agencies across the nation struggle to address the opioid crisis, and there is a growing push to file murder charges against dealers who manufacture or sell fentanyl and products that lead to the deaths of users. Let's bring in our panel. Derek Maltz, former DEA Special Ops Division agent and Orange County, California District Attorney Todd Spitzer. Just for the bigger picture, let's just put this up here, Derek. Fentanyl deaths, 2019 to 2021. Look at this number. It goes from 32,000 in 2019, 40,000 in 2020, 61,000 in 2021. It shows no sign of abating, but you're saying that something needs to be done.
Yes, Dana, thank you very much for having me, and I applaud the efforts of the DA in California supporting the families because they're suffering around America, not just California. Deaths are escalating. The CDC latest stats through March of 21 reveal almost 99,000 based on provisional death data. So we have families suffering, and the Mexican cartel's business is booming. If you look at the lab that was seized in Mexico October 28th, the AP reported that the Mexican cartel's Sinaloa cartel were producing 70 million fake pills a month. And those pills are hitting the streets at record levels, and unfortunately the kids are being deceived and they're dying all over. So we need to get more aggressive, and the DA in California, outstanding work. I really appreciate that, and the families do as well.
Well, let's talk to Todd now. I just want to show you, put up for everybody to see some photographs of some of the victims of these poisonings. These are fentanyl deaths. I think if we can pull those up on the screen for everyone to see. I mean, these are the people we're talking about, right? These are our fellow Americans. These are brothers and sisters, daughters, possibly mothers and fathers. And Todd, the fentanyl seizures at the border in 2020 was 4,700. In 2021, 11,000. But I have to imagine if you're transporting pills, those are easy to get through. So what are you trying to do now?
Well, what I'm trying to do is send a very strong message. I'm holding up this little penny, okay? And Dana, it only takes 2 grains of sand. Look at Abe Lincoln's nose. 2 grains of fentanyl on Abe Lincoln's nose is enough to kill. That's what we're seeing. We have a 1,500% increase in deaths in California, 1,000% in my county. So I announced this week that I will be charging drug dealers with murder. I am not going to let drug dealers, manufacturers, peddlers get away with murder. And so we're going to, when we have somebody who we convict for possession for sale or for possession for sale of any drug, because as Mr. Maltz knows, we're seeing this come in through all kinds of drugs, cocaine, methamphetamine, and it's a Russian roulette. No one knows whether or not when they pull the trigger and take that pill or snort that cocaine, if it has fentanyl. So I'm doing an advisement in court. It's called the mens rea, the mental state. And when we catch them again, and we can charge them with murder. And
what do you think will be, walk me through what you think that the court system will do. Like, will that hold up in a court of law?
Well, we do that for driving under the influence now. It's called a Watson advisement in California. And we tell somebody, hey, when you drink and drive and kill, when you drink and drive, you could kill somebody, right? So that's what we get when we have somebody for driving under the influence. If they go out and do it again, and we have that admonishment that we read to them earlier on another occasion, another conviction, we can admit that in front of evidence, in front of the jury. So I'm going to have this written form, or we're going to have it on body-worn camera from the police, and we're going to tell these drug dealers when we book them and when we convict them that they know that dealing fentanyl can kill. And we're going to put that into evidence in front of a jury at a subsequent trial, and we're going to throw it up to the jury. I mean, we all know that drinking and driving can kill. We all know that intuitively, but I've got to prove that in court. And now I'm going to have to prove it with the scourge of the earth, these just horrible drug dealers. But we're going to do it to the best of our ability.
Todd Spitzer, Derek Maltz, this is a very important issue. We're going to follow it because, as Derek said, Todd, this is bold and ambitious, and we want to stay in touch with you to see how this goes. Thank you both.
Thank you.